Genesis 2:8 follows the detailed creation of man in Genesis 2:7. After forming man from the dust and breathing life into him, God prepares a special place for him to live, the Garden of Eden. Verse 8, "And the Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed." Keywords, phrases: Lord God, planted, garden, eastward, east, Eden, put, man, formed. In Hebrew, the concepts for these words are as follows. 1. Planted, nata, nata. This verb indicates a deliberate act of establishing a place of growth, implying that God personally prepared the environment where humanity would live. The idea of planting emphasizes care, intentionality, and provision. 2. Garden. Gan, gan. The noun gan is typically an enclosed garden, often associated with beauty, abundance, and sustenance. In the context of Eden, it suggests a perfect environment created for humanity to thrive, where every need is met. 3. East, mikdem, mikadem. The word mikadem not only refers to the direction east, but also conveys the idea of something ancient or from the beginning. The east often symbolizes new beginnings, light and life, which aligns with the idea of Eden as the starting point of humanity. 4. Eden, Eden, Eden. The name Eden is derived from a root that suggests pleasure or delight. This highlights the nature of the garden as a place of perfect happiness, abundance, and divine fellowship, a paradise where humanity first experienced God's provision and presence. 5. Put, shwom, some. The verb some implies intentional placement. God didn't randomly place man in the garden, he positioned him with purpose. This underscores the idea that humanity has a specific role to play in creation. 6. Man, Adam Adam. The noun Adam is the Hebrew word for man and is closely related to Adamah, ground. This connection emphasizes humanity's origins from the earth and our role as stewards of creation. 7. Formed, yatsar, yatsar. As in Genesis 2:7, yatsar refers to the act of forming or shaping with intention. This word reinforces the idea that humanity is a deliberate creation of God, with a specific form and purpose. Lord God, Yahweh Elohim, Yahweh Elohim. The use of Yahweh Elohim again emphasizes both God's covenantal relationship with humanity and his role as the sovereign creator. This continues to stress God's personal involvement in the creation and care of the man he formed. Planted, nata, nata. The verb nata means to plant or establish. This indicates that God himself took the initiative to create a special environment for the man. The act of planting suggests care, intention, and provision, setting up a place of growth and sustenance. Garden, gan, gan. The term gan refers to an enclosed or protected garden. In ancient Near Eastern cultures, gardens were often associated with royalty and were places of beauty, abundance, and rest. This garden is more than just a natural space. It is a divinely prepared habitat, designed for human flourishing. East, mikadem, mikadem. The word mikadem can be translated as east, but it can also imply something ancient or from the beginning. The east is often associated with the direction of the sunrise, symbolizing beginnings, light, and life. Eden, Eden, Eden. The name Eden is often associated with delight or pleasure, suggesting that this garden was a place of ultimate contentment and abundance. It represents a paradisiacal state where man was in perfect relationship with God and the environment. Put, eshvem, some. The verb some means to place or set. This implies that God intentionally positioned man in the garden, not just as a resident, but as a caretaker, suggesting a purpose for man's existence in this location. Man, Adam, Adam. Referring back to the man formed in Genesis 2:7, Adam is placed in the garden, linking humanity directly to this environment, indicating that man's role and identity are tied to this place. Formed, yatsar, yatsar. Reiterating the creation of man in the previous verse, yatsar again emphasizes the deliberate and hands-on act of forming man, highlighting the ongoing relationship between God and humanity.